We asked the candidates the following questions. What have you discovered to be the top concern of your constituents in your district? And what is your plan, if any, to resolve this issue? During times where tribal politics have increasingly dominated the culture of our democracy, do you believe it's your duty to place country over party? If so, please provide a recent example of where you chose moral integrity over party allegiance. Gun violence continues to rise in Ohio. Do you believe the current gun legislation makes citizens and law enforcement more or less safe? Explain how.
The difficulty I have with citing the top concern of my constituents is to first recognize that they are not one monolithic group, and therefore there are various concerns that they have and that I hear from them. Senior citizens may have something very different, but I'm looking at the fact that the price of living, period, is something that many of them are concerned with. And of course, that goes beyond the groceries and the gas at the pump and whatever we have to pay for our gas and electric bill and things of that nature. We're talking about concerns about an abortion, the ability to get an abortion, women's rights, reproductive rights. At the same time, they're slowly taking away our ability to vote and vote freely and fairly, redistricting who you can vote for. We still haven't settled that. Those are things that people are concerned with. Not only the environment, we are also concerned with the environment. So there are many things that people talk to me about all the time, and it's a lot of work. We've got to make sure that we stay on top of it. When you talk to me about tribal politics, I'm fearful just a little, especially after January 6th. But it continues, and that's the difficulty I have. But I will never, when you ask whether or not I would take country over the party, I would never allow my membership in any group or any organization to define who I am as a person. I would therefore not allow that to alter my integrity. And I think that membership should not require that of me. I don't have a specific incident that I can cite for you that where I've used this and voted my conscience against something. I have voted differently on some occasions as far as the party is concerned, but I don't know if that would be considered moral or if that is a conscientious thought because of my knowledge that may be different from what the party had at the time. But I would never allow, and I've told students at Ohio State or Ohio University when I was there on the panel, do not allow your membership in the party to define who you are and your integrity. Gun violence is another concern that my constituents have, and of course, as you noted, that gun violence continues to rise in Ohio. And the unfortunate part is it may get worse. And the difficulty I have is that we continue to pass laws that allow the freedom, and they continue to cite the Second Amendment. And I think that what they need to do is read the Second Amendment and then take it back to when it was written and then bring it forward and say, do we really want everybody to walk around? Law enforcement was totally against some of the bills that have recently passed as far as being able to carry your gun anywhere, not have a concealed carry permit, not have to go through the training, all of these things that we should be taking care of. Teachers, who wants the janitor or the teacher to have a gun? And they don't have to have this specific kind of training. There's more that we can do. I think that stepping back and looking at that and not allowing that to happen while we are as a Democrat, being in the super minority, my fear is that until we get some new lines drawn as far as redistricting is concerned, that my Republican counterparts are going to take advantage and continue to pass laws. They will not change their mind on that until who they consider the wrong people will get the guns, and therefore it won't be good people stop whatever that nonsense is they talk about.
Hear more from this candidate and others at the My Vote Matters State Senate Race, District 9, Monday, September 12th, starting at 7 p.m., streaming live on the Cincinnati NAACP Facebook page. Be informed, be empowered. Say it with me. My vote matters.